In a world built on routine, familiarity, and conformity, true intelligence often sparks fear rather than admiration. People expect life to unfold within certain limits, where actions lead to predictable consequences. But those who think differently, who question norms instead of following them, create unease among the masses. Intelligence is not merely the ability to reason, it's the courage to defy conventional wisdom, and that is what makes it so frightening. Hello and welcome to Wisdom Heaven. Today we embark on an inspiring journey that takes us deep into the heart of emotional balance and inner peace. The more one understands about life, the less they hold on to comforting illusions. Intelligent minds are not easily swayed by societal pressures, emotional manipulation, or fear-driven control. Instead, they see through the surface, recognizing truths others choose to ignore. And this is what makes them dangerous to those who thrive on ignorance. Philosophical teachings, like those from Eastern traditions, suggest that suffering arises from clinging to what is comfortable, to beliefs, to illusions. When intelligence challenges these attachments, it forces people to confront uncomfortable truths. This confrontation disturbs them, but most resist it. However, resistance does not alter the truth. It merely delays its acceptance. The wise disrupt the world, but only because the world sleeps. This is why intelligence is feared. It awakens minds that would rather stay asleep, and in doing so, society is exposed. In a village where everyone adhered to predictable patterns, one individual stood apart, silently observing life around them. This person spoke little but saw much, noticing details others ignored. Their intellect wasn't boisterous or for display, it simply existed in silence. While others thought the quietness signaled weakness, it was actually their greatest misunderstanding. Intelligence rarely announces itself, it simply is. And this quietness unsettled people. Whispers circulated. Why doesn't this person act like the rest of us? What's behind those observant eyes? Can we trust someone who doesn't conform? The lack of answers only made them more afraid. One day when the village faced a major crisis, emotions overwhelmed reason, people argued fiercely, trying to impose their opinions. Yet amidst the chaos, the silent observer remained calm. Finally, someone challenged them. Why are you so quiet? Do you think you're better than us? The observer's response was simple yet cutting. Wisdom is not found in noise. When emotions take over, truth remains hidden. If my silence disturbs you, it is because you fear what it reveals. Those words stung more than any insult, as they exposed an uncomfortable truth. In the absence of reflection, ignorance flourishes, and in that moment, the observer became a threat. Society resists those who offer understanding because entertainment is easier than insight. Over time, a respected leader, seeking guidance in private, approached the observer. What do you see that we don't? The reply was blunt. I see a world that fears the truth. You don't lead because of wisdom, but because the people prefer comfort over clarity. They follow not out of trust, but because thinking is exhausting. The leader's face revealed a hidden truth, something long known but never spoken aloud. And that was more uncomfortable than any criticism. Intelligence does not seek power, but power fears intelligence. Those who possess deep understanding often walk alone. The observer knew this well. Once admired from a distance, they now became the subject of scrutiny. As time passed, the whispers turned into accusations. Too much knowledge is dangerous, one person said. Anyone who questions our traditions must be an enemy, added another. A decision was reached. Distance must be created. A wise mind in its solitude doesn't conform to the rigid structures designed for obedience. And so society in its fear casts them out. But intelligence cannot be silenced. It only waits. As time went on, the village continued as before. But cracks appeared. Problems that were once ignored became impossible to avoid. The same people who had rejected intelligence now searched for answers. Yet the observer was gone. Only then did the town realize that rejecting intelligence doesn't erase truth. The world remains unchanged regardless of whether people choose to see it. Wisdom doesn't impose itself. It simply exists. And when the time is right, those who are ready will seek it. But time waits for no one. The story of the silent observer is not a singular tale. It's a reflection of an ongoing truth about human nature. People resist what they do not understand, and intelligence often falls outside the accepted norms of society. Philosophical teachings remind us that suffering arises from attachment to illusions, and intelligence often challenges these comforting lies. Why does society fear intelligence? Intelligence challenges authority. People in power rely on obedience, not questioning. Intelligence doesn't blindly follow. It seeks to understand and challenge the status quo, making it a threat to those who control. Intelligence sees through illusions. Many live in a constructed reality, unaware of the manipulation around them. Intelligent individuals expose these illusions, often making others uncomfortable with the truths they reveal. Intelligence is misunderstood. Intelligent people are often seen as arrogant, not because they think they're superior, but because their perspective distances them from the majority. They don't need to prove themselves, but society interprets this as arrogance. People fear what they cannot control. Society thrives on predictability, but intelligence is unpredictable. It doesn't conform, doesn't seek approval, and doesn't respond to external pressures. This lack of control makes intelligent individuals seem dangerous. The path of the intelligent is often one of solitude. Philosophical teachings highlight the peace found in detachment. Yet intelligence brings a certain isolation. Intelligent minds often see things others don't, creating distance from the crowd. But this solitude isn't punishment. It's simply a natural result of deep understanding. To be alone with wisdom is better than to be surrounded by ignorance. The observer never sought recognition or approval. They simply lived according to their understanding. True wisdom doesn't demand acceptance. It exists on its own terms. In the end, everyone faces a choice. Follow the crowd, embrace illusions, and find comfort in ignorance. This path leads to belonging, but sacrifices clarity and truth. Or seek truth, question everything, and embrace the loneliness that comes with understanding. This path leads to wisdom, but comes at the cost of approval. Ultimately, intelligence is a gift. It's neither a burden nor a curse. Even when society rejects those who think differently, truth remains unchanged. Those who are ready will understand in their own time. Like a river flowing around a stone, truth will find its way. If you found meaning in this tale, please like, share, and comment below with your thoughts or any Zen-inspired stories you'd like to hear next. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay connected for more moments of inspiration. Remember, the truth may be uncomfortable, but it remains unchanged, waiting for those who are ready to see it. Thank you for being part of this journey with us. We look forward to sharing more wisdom and insight with you soon.